We saw Fedor lose by knockout last week. I'm curious to get your thoughts on how that fight played out for him, and what do you think of all that?
Well, yeah. What can you say about it?
That's everyone's response. They're like, ah.
Yeah. I think Fedor had a great run in 2002 to 2005, and after that, basically, people could talk about 10 years undefeated, blah blah blah. It was 10 years, but after 2005, who did he fight? He fought Cans. He declined to fight me on 2 occasions in 2009 and 10. I'm a fan of his. I like him as a person, but I'm having talks with my staff and my crew and my coaches about when is a good time to hang up the gloves? When start your performance to diminish your legacy in your career? All legit questions, I think, and I think it goes for him too. He should have those conversations.
In terms of you bringing that up, have you had those conversations with your team, and what have you come to the conclusion of? When do you feel is the right time? Because you've been fighting for a long time. You're still looking good in your performances, but it's something that you just mentioned. It's been on your mind then.
Well, still looking good in your performances. You just nailed it. When you're looking good in your performances, then you don't need to have that talk. But when you're looking bad in your performances, then I think you should need to have that talk. When you're racking up some consecutive losses, you start having those talks with yourself, with your foundation, with the people you have around you. And again, I'm not, I know him, but I don't know him that well. I don't know, if the people around him are being honest with him. You don't know if money is a factor, if money is a motivator. Because, of course, Fedor is making good money when he fights. Maybe his money ran out. Maybe you don't know. So there's multiple factors always going on. But I hope that he doesn't destroy his legacy more. His legacy is a little bit, And there's another thing going. He retired. He stopped fighting. I never stopped fighting. I always fought. Okay, in my peak I had 7 fights a year. That's a little bit much, I have to admit now. But now I'm fighting 2 times, 3 times a year, but I'm always training, I'm always competing. I don't know what he is doing. I read that he went into politics. That's not really going to do your fight career any good. So, and the other thing is that he never tested himself in the UFC. That's also something that bothers me. He should have done that. He should have went to the UFC and went in that mix. There's always going to be that little thing over his career.
It's something that people always bring that up when they list him as the greatest heavyweight, and the detractors will say no because of what you said.
He's not the greatest heavyweight because he declined to fight me on 2 occasions while I was the Strikeforce heavyweight champion. You want to fight for the belt, right? Well, I wanted to fight him. He's a name. And then secondly, he didn't go to the UFC. Indeed.